Most companies now had to shift their mindset when it comes to cybersecurity. This isn't just having an antivirus program on your mainframe computer. With all these different interconnected parts, all being able to access the internet, those are all new access points where somebody can access your network. The story of QQQ is one of innovation. Invesco QQQ is different from most other ETFs in that it directly tracks the Nasdaq 100.
The Nasdaq 100 is comprised of the top 100 non-financial companies listed on Nasdaq, companies with a legacy of innovation. Nasdaq thinks about cybersecurity as a horizontal technology that transcends industries. Cybersecurity challenges that we face today present the opportunity to push the envelope of innovation. Some of the leaders that come to mind are CrowdStrike, Zscaler, and Fortinet, as well as many others.
We help people stay safe and continue to be able to innovate, whether it's for work or play.
Cybersecurity today is not a nice to have, it's a necessity for every organization around the world, for every person around the world.
Cybersecurity is a very dynamic industry, a lot of different technologies which we need to bring to bear to help our customers secure their future.
What Zscaler does is we really are about zero trust security. We look at protecting every organization and user that accesses information on the internet to securely and safely do their best work. We manage over 270 billion transactions over the internet daily, as well as block over 100 million threats daily.
If we look at the amount of breaches that hit the press, it's only getting more challenging for organizations. And it's something that I'm really proud of, the work that CrowdStrike has done and continues to do. We built a company back in 2011. Our focus was to not use legacy approaches to stopping cyber attacks. And we've really focused on building advanced AI algorithms.
Well, I think Fortinet, what we do is take a very pragmatic view of how fast customers are going and where they're going. We don't think customers are going to one particular specific domain to provide security. It won't be a cloud-only world, it won't be an on-premise only world, it won't be a data center-only world. My analogy there is you used to have a camera, an MP3 player, maybe an alarm clock. Well, they brought that all together and converged it into one iPhone. So you've taken multiple products and made it one, which is much more effective from an ROI perspective or cost. It'll be a mix and a hybrid of all those technologies to make sure you can protect everything inside the company.
If you look at the way that we use technology, we really have been building technology around the world to allow us to work from anywhere. The concept of remote work is not a new one. People have been trying to build capability to allow employees to connect and be productive from anywhere.
So much of our life's actions and business today happens digitally. It is also available out there for threat actors to violate.
If you go back 20 years ago, there was a big focus on antivirus of the laptops because the data was there, and the cyber criminals were trying to get the data from there. And then the data started spreading into the data center and across the network. So then network security vendors became really important.
We're talking about a revolution, about how people needed to rethink how security needed to look at securing all their core assets and processes.
There's been a lot of shift in cyber attacks in the last 10 years. The complexity, the volume, the targeted victims, the amount of money that's being made. 10 years ago, people would talk about $500 or $1,000 being made by the cyber attackers. Today, we talk about $5 million, $10 million attacks.
Today's companies, they rely on the infrastructure. A lot of those companies can be completely halted if they apply some ransomware or encrypt a controller, which could bring down the whole factory. A company could be losing, hundreds of millions of dollars a day.
We provide cybersecurity services, threat intelligence, and solutions to stop breaches. And we provide those capabilities to organizations around the world. We use a cloud-based architecture. So wherever a user is, wherever their machines are connecting to, you can connect to them, you can secure them, you can get full visibility.
I think it's an interesting time to be solving these problems, right? Artificial intelligence and machine learning, being able to analyze a multitude of data to be able to, infer signals and solve very interesting problems. As we look at 5G, as we look at the multitude of devices that are out there, whether, we're looking at IoT or OT, there are going to be so many interesting areas of innovation.
From Fortinet's perspective, we feel customers will never go down one track. They'll be very hybrid for a long time, if not forever. And then security needs to make sure it accommodates that strategy of the customer. Some things will be in the cloud, some things will be provided by the cloud, some things will be on-premise, some things will be in agents. And so we need to make sure that whatever the customer does with its infrastructure and its data and its people and its users, we can follow and protect that.
Our mission is simply put, we stop breaches. That's what we do for our customers.
The way we think about it is continuing to co-develop and innovate with our customers, but always being there ahead of our customers so that we can deliver the right innovations for them before they need it.
I think some of the most enjoyable moments are when I'm talking to customers and they explain to me how our technology has helped them drive their business forward, but at the same time protect them.
The innovation we see at these cybersecurity companies help all companies broadly.
As technology continues to evolve, the need for cybersecurity solutions, new cybersecurity solutions, will likely evolve alongside it.
Consider the fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. Visit Invesco.com for a prospectus with information. Read it carefully before investing.